Meg collapse perfectly. Duchess coped with further High Court scrutiny as refused to confront father. The Duchess of Sussex faced further scrutiny in the High Court on Thursday after it emerged she rejected a royal family plan for her to confront her father personally over fears of a media frenzy. Meghan issued an apology on Wednesday for misleading the court over her involvement with a biography, Finding Freedom, having previously insisted she had not collaborated with the authors. Her former communications secretary Jason Knauf revealed she had authorized specific cooperation over the book and provided a detailed list of talking points. Meghan sued Associated Newspapers Limited, publishers of the Mail on Sunday, after extracts of a letter to her father, Thomas Markle, appeared in print. She insisted the note was personal and private, but the newspaper group argues Meghan knew it was likely to be leaked. Mr. Knauf said she told him, "Obviously everything I have drafted is with the understanding that it could be leaked." Meghan argues she thought it incredibly unlikely her father would leak the letter, but she prepared for the possibility. The Duchess also revealed how senior royals had urged her to fly to Mexico to confront her father over his leaks to the press, but she resolved to send a letter instead. Meghan suggested the plan would have caused a frenzy of media attention and intrusion. Court of Appeal judges were hearing arguments from Meghan's legal team today and are expected to deliver their ruling at a later date. The High Court ruled earlier this year that the publication of the letter was unlawful, entering summary judgment for Meghan and avoiding the need for a trial. But Associated Newspapers is challenging that ruling at the Court of Appeal, arguing the case should go to a trial on Meghan's claims including breach of privacy and copyright. The Duchess of Sussex's admission that she misled the High Court judge over the extent of her collaboration with the biography could prove a turning point in her privacy battle. There is a 65% chance the appeal judges will say there is enough new evidence to warrant a full trial, leading media lawyer Mark Stevens told. That could be damaging for Meghan's reputation because lawyers will forensically pick over her use of PR spin and whether she briefed the contents of her letter to her friends. Until this week, Meghan claimed that she did not cooperate with Omid Scobie and Caroline Durand, authors of the sympathetic book, Finding Freedom. But Jason Knauf, her former communications secretary, told the Court of Appeal that Meghan had asked him to brief the authors with her side of a number of negative newspaper stories. The Duchess wrote a long email to Knauf with helpful reminders on key points which he discussed at a 2-hour meeting with the writers. That prompted the Duchess to apologize for a memory lapse and admit she had provided briefing notes, in a new witness statement. A second strand also threatens to undermine Meghan's privacy claim. It emerged in previously unpublished texts that she accepted the possibility that the letter she wrote to estranged father Thomas Markle might be leaked. She had used language, she said in one text to Knauf, that would pull at the heartstrings. There is no suggestion that the Duchess could face perjury claims. She maintains that she had no knowledge of the extent of Knauf's subsequent briefing to the book authors. The Duchess also points to the stringent attempts she made to keep the Markle letter from leaking, while accepting that possibility. However, the revelations could provide sufficient grounds for the appeal court judges to overturn Mr. Justice Warby's ruling in the Duchess's favor, and recommend that the case be heard at a full trial. The new evidence could damage Meghan's credibility as a campaigner against media misinformation and press intrusion. Yet the battle lines over the Duchess are already well drawn, argues PR guru Mark Borkowski. It's an insight into her manipulative side, but this won't move the dial in the US where Harry and Meghan have invested their time and effort, he told I. Social media on the West Coast was still supportive and there is little love for the British media in her circles.